Hi Destiny family,
Hi guys.
so excited to be sitting down and sharing with you guys about marriage today. It's something that's been so powerfully intervened by God in our life.
Yes.
And He's done so many miracles
Yeah.
and brought the dead back to life in our marriage.
Yes. We have seen, like Scott said, we really have seen our marriage go from like a dead marriage to a thriving marriage. We have a great marriage. We do everything together and we love doing everything together.
Yeah.
But what we wanted to do is give you some of the keys that God has given us and talk to us about. So one of the things that I know God has spoken to us about is what we do during the hard times. It's really important that the times when you don't feel like being nice, or the times that you don't feel like sowing into your marriage, is the time that you sow into your marriage. So if there's conflict, your attitude and your behavior count the most during that time.
Yeah,
And we've seen it.
we have. Look, one of the things that we've really noticed for each other is every time there's been a conflict, you seem to, look, the world sees what's happening from your own perspective. But as soon as you can see it from a mutual perspective and you know that God's trying to teach you something from it, the conflict changes in marriage. Marriage conflict ends up being the thing that brings you together and makes you the strongest.
Yeah.
So it's the actual conflict and learning how to fight in those times, fight fairly,
Yeah.
and fight for each other. So every time when there's been an issue between Nancy and I in our marriage, God's always spoken to me about what it is that I need to change.
Yeah.
He's never pointed the finger at the other partner.
Yeah, it's true. So there is a lesson, whether your partner's in the wrong or not, there is a lesson for both of you.
Yeah.
So if you're only concentrating on what your partner has to do or change, or that what they have to learn, then you're not moving forward yourself and you're not moving your marriage forward. So every time you go through a hard time, ask God, what is it that you're trying to teach me during this season?
Yeah. Look, for me, and exactly like what Nancy said there, it's been pulling away and going into that quiet place and just saying, Lord, what's happening this time? You see from a different perspective. Let me see your perspective on what's happening.
Yeah.
And as soon as you invite the Lord in, He's the one that's brought us together. Marriage says that when two come together, they become one. And it's the Lord that wants to sharpen and shape and prepare you guys for what's to come.
Yeah.
And conflict is good. Conflict's not bad. But resolving the conflict with the way the Lord wants you to resolve it is the perfect way to be bonded together in a greater way.
If it wasn't for the conflict that we've seen in our marriage and us overcoming it, we wouldn't be able to sit here and talk to you or other people about marriage. So if you ever go, well, you will have that conflict, but when you do, just think, this is my opportunity to be upgraded. This is my opportunity for my marriage to be upgraded, for us to become stronger together.
So good. Yeah, and love covers a multitude of sin. It never fails. It's not jealous. It doesn't envy. It doesn't boast. It's not rude. It's not self-seeking. Love is what joined us together, because it's the Lord that joins all marriages together, that a three-chord strand is not easily broken, but it's a love that binds us together. And as soon as we move outside of that love, the other things come in. So in marriage, if you have shame, if you have guilt, or if you have condemnation, that's the center of what's happening. It's a dividing of that coming together.
Yeah.
So when we come together as one, it's one together, knitted together in love.
Yeah.
And so when there's shame, guilt, condemnation, or whatever it is, we need to cut that straight out.
Yes.
And we need to not focus on it. The Bible says, when angry, do not sin, and do not let the sun go down on your anger.
Yeah.
And that was a decision that we made together as a couple. We said we'll never allow anger to last across the night to another day.
Yeah.
And we've always kept ourselves away from falling into the blame game.
Yes.
I blame you, your problem.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
Yeah. No matter what you're saying, you just have to not point the finger. But what you do have to go is, God, you help with this, and declare over your marriage. Declare life over your marriage. Even when you're talking to other people, don't go down the road of he's doing this or she's doing that and complain. But what you need to be doing is speaking life into your marriage and about your marriage.
Yeah, and if you're going to go and get advice off somebody, go to somebody that's got an amazing marriage, that's been through the struggles and the trials. We believe in every marriage, and we believe in a destiny, that there's so many couples that have come together for such a great time, a great moment of time. And there's so much for you guys to achieve together.
Yeah.
So when you can learn to pull the best out of your partner and to do the best thing for them, it's a powerful thing.
Yeah. So we love you and we believe in your marriages, and we're excited to see what God's doing in your lives.
And we believe in you guys. I love Nancy even more today than I've ever loved her. And this is how we used to look. If you can see the picture back here, I had long hair. Nancy's still beautiful. Nothing's changed. We love you guys. See you later.